So someone, please don't cut the music. Let's get Shane Douglas and Francine up here.
I am by Mike's words. I didn't expect any of that, and I didn't even know you were going to be here. And I almost cried when you said that, so thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here tonight. This is my first time here at the gathering, and I'm really excited about this weekend. I thank you all for coming this evening. It's been great so far, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow as well. The only thing that would have made tonight better is if Chris and Bam Bam were here with us. The Triple Threat was not only a faction in wrestling, but the four of us were actually friends outside of the ring as well. We did everything together, and losing those two was devastating to me. As the gentleman said earlier, he prays for his friend, every day and night. I do the same for Chris and Bam Bam. They are always in my prayers. And I dedicate this to them. I wish they were here with us. I can't even say enough about this man next to me here. He took the greenest person to ever step into wrestling under his wing and taught me so much, not just about the business itself and etiquette and how to act in the locker room. He taught me how to be a true friend. And to this day, I am so proud that we are still together doing these conventions after almost 30 years. It blows my mind. Thank you for all that you have done for me. Thank you, Marty, for having us in, and thank you to all the fans who came here tonight. God bless.
I gotta tell you, this is surreal for me standing up here because as a kid who sat in the dressing room for the first night with Bruno Sammartino, Dominic Janucci, the Wild Samoans, the Valiant Brothers, and the list goes on and on. My honest to God thought was, how did an idiot like me get into this dressing room? But then I look back at my career, having met Dominic in 1978, Bruno Sammartino around that same time. Never planned on a career in professional wrestling. There's an old saying, I'm probably gonna hack it. If you love your work, you never go to a job a day in your life. Well, this has been close to 40 years for me now that it's been a shitload of fun. And we guys that are in the business, ladies, we get to see a different side of us as performers and human beings. But I hear all these accolades about ECW, Francine thanking me. When I look back at my career, it's almost as if somebody had set it out in blocks. Here's this young kid, we're going to make him a champion one day. Because everywhere along that line, I was always interjected with experiencing the Kevin Sullivans and the Magnums and the Rock and Roll Express and all the guys. There are too taking too long to mention them all. But we're here tonight for the Triple Threat. And I came up with the idea because any promotion that I'd ever watched had a heel stable that ran roughshod over the baby faces. And I looked around the dressing room at ECW, and there was none of that. So then I started looking around at that time. There was Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko, who I was dear friends with. They would come very briefly and then leave when WCW, thank you, Kevin, for taking them away from us. And Brian Lee, of course, stepped in with Chris Candido, and he disappeared. We had to put him on a milk carton, I think, and he just disappeared and stopped coming. Almost simultaneously, Bam Bam Bigelow walked into the building. And the chemistry between the three of us, the four of us, was magic. I mean, we just would go to the ring, and for all the guys that are in here that have performed, that when you have those matches, you hit that point where after the match, you don't even remember what you did in the ring. It just sort of somehow happened. And that's how it was every night with those guys, Bam Bam Bigelow and Chris Candido. And Franny doing her job at ringside. You missed one, Ken. She took a power bomb off the top rope from the pit bulls tonight. She turned on him. So what a trooper, right? I mean, she would take bumps a lot of guys in the business were afraid to take. All I can say is for all you fans that allowed this snot-nosed punk from Pulaski Township, Pennsylvania, to step inside the squared circle, from all the legends sitting in this room that somewhere along the line taught me something about this business, and to the fans that kept coming, and made the most infamous chant in professional wrestling, ECW, ECW, ECW. When we hear that, the pride's all the way down to the cellular level for us because we created that. It was the magic that we created as performers, the fans in ECW created. And guys like Chris Benoit, Bam Bam Bigelow, all I can say is, with everybody else we've lost, heaven's getting a goddamn great professional wrestling show tonight. So, from the bottom of my heart, from Bam Bam, from Chris, from Francine, we love you guys. Thank you.